Hi guys, just a quick little update, nothing too major. VIX volatility index. Obviously we know VIX is the volatility for the stocks. As VIX goes up, stocks come down usually. This is the hourly chart, we are seeing this begin to ride. It's now holding its moving averages and starting to move higher, which is positive. And again, if you look on the longer term, you can see it's putting this floor and it's starting to move, which is certainly good. There's no reason why it can't roll over and carry on down at this level. But if it doesn't get under control, there's every possibility it'll just hip higher before we go. But the other thing I want to do look at is this is VVIX. So VVIX is the volatility index for the volatility index. Sounds stupid, but yeah, that's what it is. And in fact, I'll just go back onto the 1 hour chart and make it look a bit easier. And what you can see here is this divergence. So whilst volatility has gone down on the VIX and it's sort of sitting just underneath these moving averages ready to pop up, this has been rallying for the past couple of days. So someone has been buying volatility for the volatility. Basically, someone's expecting the volatility to spike. And a lot of this, I mean, these are big moves and big indexes, so the chances are these are the algorithms. And what we've noticed is we can see, obviously we've had the S&P has been going up and it's got into this corrective phase where it's sitting and not really doing an awful lot. But the VIX is still being suppressed within reason. Yeah, VVIX is starting to head higher, so that to me is a pretty good indication that we're likely to head to something. There's every possibility that VIX is just going to spike up to meet this. It's usually what happens. Is the VIX catches the VVIX, not the VVIX goes back down, if you will. And if that happens, then, well, you know, perhaps this is turning out to be a bit of a head and shoulders pattern and we see this break lower to at least the first support level. And once we start getting down here, things get difficult. I mean, I've been saying for a while that the algorithms are running out, so, you know, that's one thing I'll be looking out for. And then if we look at the longer term, you know, I think there's definitely a bit of a pattern going on here. You can see these triangles, you know, things just seem to be in these sort of a shape really. It's a bit, you know, so I think if we can break under this sort of level here, somewhere around there, I don't know. If we can get outside of this, perhaps we'll get a retest, but it just opens the floodgates ahead a lot lower. And the first major resistance is going to be either at least the top of this correction here, if not somewhere in the middle, around the previous high, and 200-day moving average.